Electric vehicles better. To spread and normalize. Tesla, one of the main brands. Tool for daily use initially. Produced, but later introduced. With Cybertruck and SEMA truck models. Together, a little introduction to the business world. Started doing it and on November 17, 2017. This is the SEMA truck model I'm talking about. Announced in mass production in 2019. It was said to start but expected year. When he arrives, both Tesla and incredulous. He was pretending to be dead a lot. According to the person already such a truck. It was impossible to produce because the mask. According to his description, this big truck has been scaled from 0 to 100. It would go out in 5 seconds, also 800 kilometers. Will have range and only 650 kilometers distance on a minute charge. Regardless of the weight he could travel. The slopes are many times higher than that of a diesel truck. Vehicle on faster descents. Will be automatically under control. And after 1.6 million kilometers. Would save at least $200,000. You see, that's how many people think. It was impossible for a truck to exist, but in the past few weeks, this miracle has come true. And therefore SEMA. 800 kilometers with a load of 36,741 kilograms. Managed to get amazing first delivery. He also slept by his own hand like a cheetah. As an elephant that can move. Describes this vehicle. Let's see Tesla Sky. That makes it so strong. And what are the features that will make a revolution? Music. In fact, millions of. Large trading volume. In addition to the daily vehicle market where has a much narrower sales count. Does it make sense to enter this field? The source of the problem is not actually believing because, in his own words, only % of vehicles sold annually. One of them is a truck, that is, into a very narrow area. 15 million cars per year. While it is sold in America, only 250,000. One truck is sold, but he wouldn't believe it. He said he's a little bit more environmentalist. Looking because the secretions from vehicles. Tires 20% of total carbon emissions. Creates in addition. Can damage our lungs. Percent of the carbon with particles. 30 of them are still swinging by the trucks. So this is narrow in terms of selling and buying. In fact, the sector we call. We can say that it does great harm. If he doesn't believe, he has a very environmentalist understanding. He says he did it because. Of course, there's also some money involved. But let's come to the design first. First of all, the car looks like a bullet. It is said that he can pierce the wind. And aerodynamically so. It also saves fuel. A little bit more in terms of speed. Transported vehicle on a total of 3 engines. Single engine on rear wheels installed. Exactly the same as the motor in the Tesla Model S Blade. Same as in the vehicle is normal on flat road. Constant power active while watching. Both stabilization and it saves energy so that daily. The engine used in a vehicle is also in this truck. Developing a technology that can use. Excellent in terms of production efficiency. If an improvement is in the front wheel, its purpose is torque. So there are 2 engines that are producing. If the vehicle comes onto ramps or slopes, this engine kicks in and is more comfortable. It also provides faster acceleration. Here, too, Tesla's daily vehicles. Comparatively much stronger when needed. A proof that engines can produce. We also see among these engines. No drivers to switch. He doesn't need to do anything in famous cars. Such a turbo engine. We press the pedal then harder. When we press it, the turbo engine is activated. And the car makes a little more noise. Such a step forward here too, actually. The system is the same, press the pedal. Motor active according to your hardness. The better part is in the car. Any such extra sound is meaningless. You don't feel any breakthrough. It's this voice that I'm talking about, by the way, just in vehicles with internal combustion engines. You might think, but so electric. Such a solid pedal in vehicles. When you do the shout of that engine again, you can hear such a. They say you won't arrive. Great comfort in use. As you can see, in the driver's field. However, the new generation vehicles are almost. They are all wireless chargers. These are the classical technological. Integrated into all of the developments. But the interesting thing is, this place is for one person. The driver is right in the middle, the design is for him. A right and left equal. He can see the way again to his right, and there are two screens on the left of these screens. Thanks to both road and vehicle related, they can get a lot of information. When we see the developments, car driving expectation has occurred in us. But they didn't say anything about it. Maybe this will come years later, but you know, they said this vehicle will come in 2019. When it will come, we don't know. I will tell you something beautiful. Excited because in the driving field. In fact, one of the biggest innovations. Trucks or lorries, that is, for large vehicles. Down is the most difficult thing. It's on the landings now, it's normally truck. As their drivers go downhill. Control that speed as it gains speed. Constant gear too. They change, they lightly apply the brakes. They can't step alone because the brake can get hot. And so God forbid an accident road. This situation while designing the open sky. Thoughtful and named regenerative brake. A system has now been developed. What does it mean here? Plus, when the vehicle is braking, produces an energy and it cools the brakes again with energy. So this is the excess energies being transferred to the battery. Normally, when drivers have difficulty. Plus when using the sky. So you can provide here both safety and savings and nice improvement in terms of convenience. More done now, all of these. I told you, but Tesla is the biggest in the sky. Revolution, of course, naturally electrified. Well, such a tool really. Can it get ahead of diesel vehicles? How durable or how long? Actually, the answer to this useful is as follows. I can give if you are in North America. Very good for you if your company. It will be because Tesla really is in this region. Has a very large charging station moment. By the way, what is the total battery size in the car? Not said how much, but 1000 megawatts. People have an expectation. See you in our next video. Take care of yourself. Bye.